Hi, I'm Haley with Neuhaus Education Center. In this video, we're going to talk about accurate and automatic reading. What is AAR? Well, AAR is designed to be whole group instruction. So we're looking at first line instruction for your entire class. Yes, there might be times you need to reteach in small group, but the majority of this information is going to be presented as whole group. The AAR lesson should take about 25 to 30 minutes, and it's important that you do it daily with fidelity. Let's look at our AAR reading routine. Hopefully you have something similar posted in your classroom. You can see there are 5 components to an AAR lesson. The first component is a new concept introduction. New concepts and introductions help students make the connection between a sound and a symbol. All you need to do for a new concept introduction, which will last about 3 minutes, is follow the loosely scripted material in your AAR manual. The second component of an AAR lesson are decks. There are 3 different kinds of decks: a regular word deck, which you'll do daily, and an irregular word deck and word part deck, which you'll do about twice a week. Make sure as you're showing students the decks, you're shuffling the cards so that they don't memorize the order of the decks. The third component is the reading practice. You will do a reading practice every single day. Even though you might not do a new concept introduction, you will do a reading practice. This will take about 10 to 15 minutes and is really the heart and soul of an AAR lesson because this is where students get to practice what they've learned. There's a few things to remember about a reading practice. The first is there are different kinds of reading practices. You might have dialogues, you might have words, you might have sentences, or even stories. The second thing is we want students to read and practice these words many times. So the way we do that is through 3 different reads. The first read is for accuracy. The second read is all about domains of language where you're asking them questions. And the third read is for automaticity or fluency. The fourth component of an AAR lesson is a word profile. This again should only take about 3 minutes, but you're only doing it about twice a week. And in word profile, students are having a discussion with the teacher all about the word characteristics of a word, and this really helps students go deep with the language. Instead of just learning broad language, they're learning depth of language. You get to choose the word from a word profile from a reading practice. The fifth and final component of an AAR lesson is the read aloud. You'll do your read aloud every single day, and it should take about 4 to 6 minutes. In a read aloud, you are selecting a text for students, but you are reading it aloud to them, so that it should be a text higher than their independent reading level. We suggest you read the same text every day for a week, but each day of the week, focus on a different type of questioning. You could do an expository text, a fable or a folktale, a story, or even a poem. When you're thinking about your AAR lesson, you need to be thinking again, 25 to 30 minutes daily with fidelity and whole group. This is very important. The materials you'll need come with your AAR training. So first and foremost, you will always need your AAR manual. This is your guidebook. The other things you'll need are your reading practices. You'll always need a copy for each student. You'll need the decks, and you'll need the text that you have chosen for your read aloud. If you have any questions or you want more information, you can refer to your AAR manual or your AAR training materials.